Ladies and gentlemen, boys and the girls, welcome to another exciting episode of Collecting Weekly Live Unboxing. My name is Zack. I'm joined by Lane, the Legend Kramer, and we are unboxing a figure that we were supposed to do last week. We pushed it to this week for some technical difficulties. But Lane, before we get into that, what do we have on in front of Lane Cam 2?
Okay, so hey guys, this was we wanted to pull out as just a reminder tonight. Tomorrow will be the 50K giveaway for Collecting Weekly. We wanted to give just a final reminder. If you have not joined the face group, join the face group. There is a posting for the giveaway. Comment on that so you can get entered into the drawing. We are giving away, as just if you need a reminder, we are giving away Captain Rex from the Clone Wars 6 scale figure by Hot Toys. Obviously, an amazing figure, comes with a ton of accessories. If you're a Trooper collector, you're a Star Wars fan, this guy has obviously probably been one of the most popular characters to come out like original or prequel trilogy within the
Yeah.
last 10 to 15 years. And it's an amazing figure. And it's definitely worth one adding to your collection. So we will be giving that away tomorrow. Um, the Osfather will be able to comment more on exactly how that will go about and everything, but it should be during the main show tomorrow.
Yeah, so either in the middle or the end of the show, we'll do a giveaway for the figure. The way that you can enter is by going to our Facebook group, Collecting Weekly Auxiliary, and one of the announcement posts, you see a Captain Rex and giveaway 50,000 subscriber. Just comment the highest number on there plus one. So if the highest number I think is like 49 right now, your number would be 50, and then next one is 51, etc. If you're a here tonight, the bonus codes, you can get a one entry just for entering, and you can get additional entries if you watch our shows. The bonus codes today will be Legend, Legend for Lane the Legend Kramer, and we'll be doing that drawing tomorrow. Again, sort of in the middle or the end of the show. So Lane, thank you for donating that. Incredibly generous
Yep.
of you as per usual. And we are zooming, boys, through 50K, almost at 55K. So making real good progress towards that goal of ours. But what are we opening up today, Lane?
So the main event, guys, here, what we've been looking forward to for a couple weeks now to showing you. Here we have Obi-Wan Kenobi from the Kenobi Show DX figure. 26, I believe, if I remember correctly. This is the one he is. So here we have on the front cover, obviously, we've got Mr. Kenobi in his gray Jedi robes. You have hints of here on the front main picture art. You've got the figure itself. Obviously, here's some floating rocks, which would be indicative of the diorama base that is going to come with him. I like obviously doing his kind of attack Revenge of the Sith pose and everything, although I keep feeling like with the double finger hand, that's always the like double finger pro wrestler move
Two
there.
tickets to Barbie, please.
So we have on here, it's pretty standard image. We've got Star Wars. You've got the same band around the cigar box, that all same coloration, everything, all that the Kenobi show figures had. This is the final one, so this is the last one for the entire line, so they did complete it finally. I like this figure pose here they have on the front band with Kenobi kind of strangling out a stormtrooper while blasting. Obviously, not very often did we get to see him use a blaster. He preferred more weapons of an elegant time.
Wow.
Here we have Kenobi with his shawl that comes with him. I'm not sure I'm going to display him with this or not. I do like this shawl actually on him, but with where I might have to wash it just to prevent any paint or staining, stuff like that, possibly dye stain. Yeah. So you got him here looking pensive. And then obviously here on the back, we've got some legal stuff. Of course, we've got the big DX here because this is a DX figure. And this box is, thicker and wider than the usual release boxes and stuff that you get, since this one is a DX. So we remove this. And, oh, come on here.
Wow.
Not the most
The grip
elegant.
though.
Yeah. So here we got, obviously, a lot of times, usually when we're unboxing one of these, we have a really great artwork that is actually like just a paper or something you would want to frame perhaps. But here we've got the actual main box. What an awesome pick. This is one thing Hot Toys always does great. Usually their internal artwork. So we've got the figure of Kenobi. I'm going to assume, I think that's probably the clean version of the Kenobi Vader, which I do own as
Yeah.
well. And then we have, of course, the Inquisitors here looking really cool. I think that is the, I'm fairly certain that's all the actors, though, themselves, actually, here. Nope, that's the figures. Second brother, our fifth brother. So you've got the Grand Inquisitor, Reva, the third sister, the fourth sister, and the fifth brother, all from the show. Of course, only two of the, as a reminder that they did figures for all of these, but they only released two of them. Thanks, Hot Toys. We always appreciate that. But we've got the Jedi symbol, and then we
I
got
thought the Grand
Star Wars.
Inquisitor had a Hot Toys that was coming out.
No, he did. No, I'm saying two. Two came out.
Oh,
Reva
I'm sorry.
and Grand
Okay.
Inquisitor.
Yeah, yeah.
But they did. This is a reminder.
Yeah, yeah,
Fourth
yeah. You're
sister
right.
and
You're right.
fifth
You're right.
brother, which had prototypes
Yeah.
made, but they never put it out.
You're right. You're
So, thanks for that little reminder there. So then we have Star Wars Hot Toys with Obi-Wan, the X-26. Oh man, I called that right. Wow.
right. Wow.
And then Disney Corporation, and then it's just the
Are you
same
getting new
kind of
rugs,
information
Lane?
before.
Are you getting new rugs?
No.
What is that? Let's do a rug unboxing.
Oh, and then they also had here DX26. Okay. All right. So
New carpet.
Okay. So here we have another artwork covering where the main figure in the foam is. We've got the Vader figure with the hat.
Ooh, I actually like
uncovered
that a
sculpt.
lot.
Yeah, this one I like. Both these artworks here for this figure are really nice. Then you have some of the diorama background that's around him, which
5 tickets to Barbie, please.
And then
Can you
they
show them
have
side by side, the two blues, like that background and the one behind it? I actually really like that. Like, yeah, scoot them. Yeah,
Give me
yeah.
1 second, because I
I
gotta.
actually like the duality. I like it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So here we've got the main.
Oh, I actually like this a lot. Look at that.
Yeah. So this is the cover.
I actually love
and,
that.
And there is some text here as well. So they have under Obi-Wan Kenobi. They have during. Let's see, the heights of the Galactic Empire, former Jedi Master Obi-Wan Kenobi embarked on a critical mission. The once legendary Jedi must confront Darth Vader and face the wrath of the Empire.
And save little Princess Leia.
Yep, while also leaving Luke to almost get sliced and diced.
Oh my god, this whole show was so fucking stupid. Now you remind me how stupid the show is, Lane.
Well, hey, it did give Uncle Owen and Peru a chance to actually kind of be cool. And not just verbally.
I don't think so, Lane.
Okay, so here we've got the Obi-Wan figure himself. Being a DX, obviously, it comes with a lot of the foam and everything. I am not sure what this... Oh, that's just sticking out there. It's a part of the diorama base. So he doesn't actually come with a ton as much as some of the other DXs that we've seen. But
Yeah.
move this
I
out of
actually
the
really
way.
like the way they present the DXs. I
Yeah.
felt like the in-art stuff. Like, I still...
Well, you've had
I
the
still
Gandalf.
think- Yeah, I still think Hot Toys has better packaging. I know we talked about the Patreon chat this week. Some people disagreed with me, but I think the Hot Toys... It's very collector-friendly. I felt like with the Gandalf...
Not
at
quite
least-
as big and thick sometimes, because those boxes...
Wow.
Now they have the
Promise.
separate head sculpt, but I see right now we've got guys Sam Gist, King Dingaling, still one of the best YouTube names ever created.
Yeah.
So you're going to see here we've got the figure himself, Obi-Wan. This is a bunch of the rocks and everything and part of the diorama base. That's a lot of what he covered. Now, I did not get the special edition that comes with the little, box that has Anakin's lightsaber or anything. So this does not come with that. So let me see here. Okay. Yeah, see, this is the one thing I can see where you can maybe not come at this figure, but where you could be a little critical of it. So here is the actual instructions and everything, which I will be using this probably to assemble the diorama base, but now let's see. Interesting. Okay, sometimes for these they do some pretty cool. Now, this actually isn't very thick, but oh, and I will not be using the LED lightsaber tonight because I hate those
It says
lightsabers.
unbox your car. I don't have the audio equipment to do that, or the. I would need like, I don't know. It would be too technological for me. I am doing a
Dude,
vlog on it though of the purchase, and I think it's ready to go. In fact, I should probably just upload it because I need to censor just one or two parts. But it's a pretty good video. In fact, I'm gonna start uploading it right now because it's a big video file.
okay, so what we're gonna do here, guys? Like I said, there's not gonna be a ton with this guy, but let me get this stuff up.
Nasty boy, nasty, nasty, nasty boy. Yeah, me and Lane are Challenger brothers now.
Oh yeah. Okay, so here we go.
We gotta get Seth to come. We could do all three Challengers. It'd be dope.
Alrighty, guys. So we'll start off.
King Ding. I've taken it on the highway once. When I test drove it, I haven't done it again since. I just haven't really had the need to. We were going to do it, but I don't know. We had ran a bunch of errands, and I was just ready to go home. But boy, she doesn't get that gas mileage that much.
No, no, you
The
decided
range,
to go for the one.
yeah, the range
doesn't.
on that one, boy. Every time I get into it, it's like, I'm like, goddamn. It's probably about half the Honda. But that's okay. It's twice the fun. I will take it on the highway soon. I've gone pretty fast in it, like just driving it. But like, to be honest, like I'm not like a big speeder. So even on the highway, I probably wouldn't take it more than like 80. Speeding tickets are too fucking. I can't afford speeding tickets. So
Yeah.
so, you know.
And,
Plus,
and
I think
You're driving a car now. They might be more on the look for trying to
yeah,
come and
exactly.
get you.
Not only that, but I'm also getting used to the car still, so I'm not really trying to do anything super reckless with it. Like I was taking this while Lane's doing that. We were going to
Okay.
HEB the first
So-
drive out, and there's like this weird like left right left, and it was very close quarters, and it's a bigger car than I'm used to, so I was like kind of grandma driving it.
So this is Bail Organa. He comes with the Hollow with Obi-Wan Kenobi. This is the first Bail, I think, Hollow or otherwise, that we've had. So Aries Tarrington did call it eventually we would get a Hot Toys Bail Organa. Maybe not exactly a full Jimmy Smits figure, but hey, you got to start somewhere in some plastic, right?
Yeah.
So the detail on him looks pretty good. The face detail, I would say, like, as much as I'm not a big fan of it, I think the Grand Inquisitor one, like with Vader, actually came out better.
Yeah.
Just with the likeness and stuff. Now, let's see what else is this.
What did you think
that's
about it,
British.
King, whenever you rented it? Yeah, it's a nice car. There was like I said, there was just some weird issues that I've had since delivery that working out with the dealership, but they're very minor and honestly really not that big of a deal.
So here's
Yeah.
Leia's little compact droid. Has really nice white and kind of the brownish paint apps. It does not have any movement. It's just a solid piece of plastic. And you see nice detail with the lines and everything on such a very small piece.
Yeah.
You did a nice job with that. Now, one thing I did notice, this comes with one of the things I hate with the Jedi, is that this has
Oh my God, like a Sith.
the little pieces you have to attach when you're trying to hook the lightsaber.
Oh, I
to,
fucking hate those things. The Corvus belt clips. I fucking can't stand those things.
yeah, let me check one thing with this. So, yeah, you have to hook it in. I hate those things. Vader just is a little hook. It's not still the best, but it's just a little hook to attach it.
Yeah.
So, and I'm just like, oh, brother. So, other smaller accessories that he comes with, obviously, uh, the king of all memes, his little Beanox.
Oh my god. I remember that.
Yeah, where like Mace Windu would be in his face and stuff.
Yeah.
Now, these have some really nice detail. As you can see, kind of, they have some of the plastic to give it like the opposite side of the binoculars that he's looking into and everything.
Uh huh.
Paint detail on them is really nice. I like actually where you've got the dark black, but you got a nice silver there, kind of offset it. It's a nice little
Uh huh.
piece. I don't think I would ever use it. Like it and the little droid, I would never use. Like I know that for a fact.
Yeah.
And then, give me one sec.
You're good.
Sorry about that. Okay, so now this is, I don't know, and someone in chat can maybe comment. This is Kenobi's blaster. I don't think we've seen this blaster before.
That is
That's
a
some,
new design, as far as I'm aware.
yeah. As you can see, really nice. You know, it looks very clean. I would have thought it maybe looks a little dirty and stuff, being with Kenobi, but it's very clean. There isn't a lot of like kind of dirt app looking and stuff, but it's really nice. Like they did a very nice job with it. Watch out, Zack. Uh-oh. Well, I guess I get to take over and rule the stream now.
Okay, yeah, right. Just kidding.
So that's the major small accessories that come with it. Now we've got the finger pokes of doom hand here. Um, the paint apps seem pretty good. They do. Let's see if we can get. As you can see there, like between some of the fingers, you can see kind of some of the vein work and stuff. The paint apps to kind of give some more definition, like the veins and the movement of his bones under his skin. They did a pretty good job with that on like this hand. You've got this really goofy pose where when he's floating in the air holding his lightsaber,
Uh huh.
when he's hurling all the rocks at Vader.
Uh
You
huh.
got that here as well. Then I think this is what probably one of this. Yeah, I think that's what. This is probably more. Yeah, the saber holding hand. I think. I'm not sure exactly which hand this is for posing for. This might be, I guess, for the little. Maybe the blaster. Yeah, and the fingers on this one are really flexible. This is not like one of the trooper ones, which is really hard to like move at all.
Uh huh.
Okay, there we go. Fits nicely in there. Yeah, so this was actually super easy to put in and remove, which is obviously always appreciated. And then we got two of kind of the standard lightsaber holding hands. And then we've got Kenobi's lightsaber itself here. It's the same hilt we've seen with Kenobi before. Comes with the regular straight saber attachment. And then let's see here. Really nice paintwork. The silver, I always like on these how the silvers really stand out with just kind of the black painted sections. Really helps it, I think, give this lightsaber a lot of definition. Looks really good. Thank you, Abe, for the blessing, I guess. Ah, okay. So that's all the main accessories. It does also come with one of the light up sabers, but I am not going to mess with that for right now. So this we've also got. This is going to be the plastic pipe, which all the attachments for attaching all the rocks and stuff will go to. And I've got here the power pack and all that, and the different attachments for the light up lightsaber. So you guys can see it's a standard one that we get with pretty much all the Jedi for light up sabers. That will be remaining in the pack. Here we've got he does have the rolling eye function. So we have the device. Now I think you have to remove the head if I was looking correctly. Actually, this is not one where like you were like say the Darth Sidious that came out for Clone Wars where you remove the back. Yeah, this one you have to remove it, and this has one of the stupid head connections that I hate. So I probably will not be messing with that. But it's got the base here for obviously connecting to it, and we're putting it around Kenobi to show him where he's floating in the air like he was in the scene. Though I probably won't be using this because even though he doesn't have plastic or something, I could see that putting into the actual costume a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay. Now this is going to be the actual cloak that comes all nicely packed away for now. And then, oh, that's right, I already moved. So here we've got 3 different set of rocks. I haven't taken them out of the plastic yet, which I will do here. So here we have the rock with the paint. This is one of the first sets. Nice and light, obviously, but you know, they do have actually for them, I will say they have a very rough feel to them, like almost you would kind of feel like for actual rocks. Like if you rub your hand, they're not smooth or something. Sometimes you might get from the paint. So I think they did do actually a pretty nice job. Where I was commenting like on a statue unboxing I was doing this past weekend on another channel, where I was like, I said my biggest problem with the rocks is they look like poo. They were too kind of, you know, reddish, like brown, that darkish brown color. I was just like, these do not have that. The gray, you can really see the grays and see how they just have the extra detail there showing on some of the rocks. We're not going to, don't worry, I'm not going to be going rock happy like a geologist here, guys. But, let's see, which one was this? Okay, that was that one. I'm trying to keep the plastic matched up with them.
What a legend.
Yep. So this is one of the other rocks. These are actually nicer than I thought they were going to be. Now, like, this is the one that obviously there's the plug, so you can attach them to the pole. These are, actually to show you guys, these are the plugs, which you'll do in and then stick it onto the pole itself. There's 3 of them for each set of rocks. Let's see if we get this in right. Okay, it goes there. And then we've got the final formation. It is nice. They're all 3 completely different formations. So there is nice detail and paintwork on them. Now, this is one thing that looks kind of weird. Like this one looks good, but then there's like one thing I noticed with this. It looks good. Let me see if I can get this how I want it to be. But I noticed like right along here where you kind of see that crevice right there in the middle.
Uh huh.
You can probably see there's a seam line that's really noticeable around it. This one.
Mm-hmm.
That's a little unfortunate. That's like the one thing. It looks really good, and you notice that big ass seam line. Okay, so that's all the pieces themselves. Now we have the base. So this, I believe this base has already been used for something else, except it's got this big rock basically for the formation. But it's the same coloration and everything as the main rock, the rock's attachment, which obviously is supposed to be on the same planet. But overall, base looks pretty good. Can't complain. Rock, obviously, it's just got the one big hole there, which is supposed to be for the actual display rod. Okay, so okay. All right, so that is all the accessory, guys. So let me get this put together for the moment. Okay, move this over here for the moment. I'm having to. This one's I'm having to move a lot of stuff around. Now we're gonna get out Kenobi himself. Okay. Okay, so let's get this off. Nice thing is, he does not have really very much, if any, plastic on him, which is nice.
Yeah,
So,
that can usually get annoying.
well, you've seen me have to fight sometimes. So here is,
I have. Yes, I have.
yes, in all its glory. Okay, so there is, as Justin would say, Kenobi standing up in my definitely not a light box. Hold on, guys. I'm having to get now. So far, he looks good. So now here we have Kenobi himself. And we have the,
General Kenobi.
yeah, this is definitely not the same General Kenobi. This is, right now he's a space hobo Kenobi. But we've got here, he's got very nice, the gray robes. I have to say, seeing these in person, these look really nice. They're very clean, which I've heard some complain maybe they're too clean. One thing I can tell you already, there's no wiring here, so you can't do any movement or anything like that with it whatsoever. The Kenobi head sculpt looks good to me. This one, unfortunately, guys, I will not be taking off the figure because I do not want to have to fight with the reattachment for it.
Yeah.
So we've got the figure here. He's got the boots. Really nice. The grays really stand out here on the costume itself. You can kind of see here, I like the gray where you can see his undershirt kind of under the robes here
Yeah.
with their lighter coloring and everything. Look really nice. This is going to be one of the problems. You might get the boots here. The boots are one solid piece. So there's no movement whatsoever.
You hate to see it.
Yeah, which on a Jedi figure I know I've seen some complain about with this one.
Yeah.
Which is also
Sam says, "What do you think about the head sculpt in person, Lane? I thought it was fantastic." What do you
Yeah,
think, Lane?
I think here. Let me see. Don't want to pull them out real quick. I've been behind. I was gonna pull out General Kenobi for a second. but I forgot. I meant to maybe pull him out, but he's behind several other figures. I don't want to have to go fighting with them right now. Overall, I do like the head sculpt. Um, the one thing that bothers me a little bit, you guys can kind of see right here on the head sculpt. Let me get him up close. But let me see if I can give you guys. See that hair tuft kind of right there that's going off the side of the head? Like right here? That looks kind of weird to me, how it's off the head sculpt like that. Kind of just right there. If you guys can see it, kind of sticking out. It looks almost like it's a bit of plastic with a space there, like you would want to fill in or something. It's that like tuft of hair right there is the only thing with the head sculpt that like kind of bothers me a little bit. So with him, you've got the holster for his blaster. I'm not sure if this is player. Equan, if you're in, I know you had gotten him in and unboxed him. I'm not sure if that's pleather or not. That and the belt here might be the only things that you have to worry about breakdown on. Because the boots here are hard plastic. That is the one nice thing with them. They're sculpted. So no pleather that you have to worry about. Obviously being robes here. They are a little bit long. You can kind of see where they get like right down here on the hand. But I guess I'd rather have them being longer and not like, oof, boy, than seeing that right there. I'll take the longer robes if it hides that like every day of the week. But to pull them fully, like you can see pulling them fully down, like if you stretch them all the way, like they start covering the hand. They're really long. So you kind of got to keep them bunched up just a little bit. Plenty of movement here with the arms for the figure. So you can get it out decent size-wise. Legs go to about right there. There is a little bit of feels like ratcheting and stuff. Little bit of flex back and forward, not a ton. There is definitely some padding under there. Not as much as like Mando Obi-Wan. That figure. You do have a little bit of movement here with the heel. So you guys can see that's some of the detail. How is it showing up? I'm on the opposite side, so I can't see my computer this second, Zach.
It looks fine.
Okay. Just so you guys can kind of see the belt a little bit up clear, the detail with the buckles, everything. That's all plastic. I do like how he looks. For the head sculpt movement-wise, kind of to there, to there. There is a little bit of movement because of his hair that's kind of going, as you can see, kind of going right down to about there. Forward.
What's up, Thomas? Hope you're fun, good buddy.
Oh, is Classy Thomas there?
He is there.
Hold on 1 second here. Real quick. Sorry, guys. I'm cutting here real quick. Just want to say, to Classy Thomas, sir, I am glad to see you show up. Hey, thank you for coming and joining us in chat tonight. I really hope you are doing really well, sir. Just wanted to wish you a very good one and everything. And I hope we'll see you again soon when you're feeling better on After Dark. Or, as I'm Sir Zack, if you ever have time on Monday, we would be glad to have you on here too. If you got something to unbox or not. Anyway, sorry for the sidebar there, guys, real quick, but I just wanted to wish Mr. Thomas good health. And also, too, as well, so I don't forget, if we haven't had any of veterans or anything tonight, thank you very much for your service, guys, as well, if we have one who has served previously.
Oh, yeah.
Our country.
Happy Veterans Day.
So I just wanted to give that big shout out, too, real fast. Okay. So, next up, we will take a look at his. Now, I will say, if I had to, I think, I'm not sure yet, but I think he has probably a little bit better movement possibilities than either of the other Kenobis released this year. The General, because he's got the Clone Trooper armor, And then obviously you got the Mandalore one, which has just a F ton of has a ton of padding in it that makes trying to move that thing like almost impossible. Okay. So here is now we're gonna take a second and okay, so it's 9:35. This is the cloak that he can wear. Um, I think it has some magnets in it, but let me go ahead and stick this on him. Okay, so we want to move the arms back. Okay, guys, so there is Obi-Wan with his cloak on. Just see, there's
It does not like that. I I have this like CO2 TVOC HCHO meter in my office because I 3D print here, and it is going crazy right now. And I've been looking at it like, what the hell is going on? Oh, acetone does do that. Okay. My wife is doing her nails in here, and I didn't know that. And I'm like, what the fuck is happening in this room that this thing is like freaking out? And so I had to go off camera, and I'm like, did I leave the 3D printer cracked, or like, is there something that's causing all this CO2? And I was freaking out. I guess acetone gives off CO2. I did not know that, so that makes perfect sense. But no, that's okay. I'm glad we figured that out. I was like, holy crap, boys! It's gonna be it for me. But say, Lane, you got to wrap it up. I'm gonna die of the CO2 at some point.
yeah, no, don't do that.
No, it's. I mean, it's only 1,000. I think 2,000 is where you start to get a
Okay,
bit
well,
slightly concerning, and then 50,000 is like lethal. So we got
yeah, yeah.
some
Well,
ceiling
I
here.
mean, yeah. Well, definitely we don't want to go to the lethal amount, but okay.
That thing works really good. Did it pick that up all the way 10 feet away? Wow, technology, you love it.
It definitely was better than this that cloak
No, you're
top.
fine. Yeah, that looks awful.
Yeah, this is definitely. This would definitely be, I think, like wearing it down or something.
Mm-hmm.
Now I haven't obviously futzed with it or anything, but I know this isn't. Uh, so that's just kind of him with the cloak on. The head cloak for this part, yeah, I can already tell I would have to fight with that for a bit to actually get him where I want him to look. Okay, so now what I'm going to do real quick here, guys, I'm going to move him over here for the moment and see about attaching this base. All right, there we go. So that, that, that. So I'm gonna try and get the base assembled here, guys. What is our timing right now, sir?
40 minutes.
Okay. This is probably going to take a little bit of work. There
Sam
we
says, I
go.
typically know how I'm going to pose my figures before I get them from pics. Is anyone else like this, or do you just mess with them till you're happy? I generally have an idea. Um, However, a lot of times I find that, and if you try to replicate toy photographers' poses, you'll find that they really only look good from certain angles. And if I'm not displaying it from my view line at that angle, I will often change it. So um, that's how I do it.
There we go. Okay, so
Got
I got
Austin
his
in the chat.
blaster
What's
in
up, Austin?
place. Okay. Alrighty, guys. So now, from what I understand, you can mostly attach this how you would like, but I'm going to take a look here. So
PT Works says depends how aggressive the pose is as well.
Hmm. So we've got these three pieces.
My sweet, sweet Austin.
Oh. Oh, there we go. I was like, where did the third one go? Oh boy.
Please, for the love of God, be careful with that.
Yep.
I'm talking to Lane. Oh my God, Lane, you're bending the fucking shit out of that rod.
Yeah. This is what I was afraid of.
Spit on it,
With
Lane.
these, it won't even spin. There we go.
Please, God, be careful. Put some dish soap on it or something.
So I go in, and then
Anthony Thomas says, when did you get your Obi-Wan? I just got mine from Sideshow on Friday. I think, Lane, you've had it for over a
a
week
couple
now?
weeks.
Yeah. We were going to do this last Monday, but we had some technical issues. And Lane's light tried to stop us this week, but we were unstoppable this week.
Yeah.
Careful, my dear boy.
Yeah, I know. I know. Okay, so this is first. So this is going to go like this.
I think you're getting a bit risque, Lane.
Mm-hmm.
I think
Okay.
is the juice worth the squeeze, as they say, Lane. That is what they say.
Oh, whoop. Did my light just go? Oh. Whoopsie.
Which you have to attach 3 rocks to this thing. That's just the first
Right.
one?
Yeah. You got
Oh
to
god.
squeeze them down and everything.
Yeah.
Uh,
I really
you have
don't
to.
want you to damage this, so if you think that you can do this, proceed, but if you think
Wait,
it's,
I
you
think
know
I'm
what I
going to
mean?
hold off on doing this. I think doing this on camera, where if I'm
Yeah, I
spending
think
my
it's
own
an
time
added,
on it,
yeah. Yeah.
it's more of a
I think so.
risk.
I feel the risk, Lane.
Mhm.
Alexa, stop.
Okay. So I think. Sorry, guys, but I was going to try and do this with this. However, I already, in case this proved to be a little bit of a problem, I already have
Wow,
a
did we cooking show
backup
this?
plan.
Beautiful. Show the chat. Wow. Silly.
Yes, you are. Okay, there we go. All right, move this out of the way for now. Boy, this is going to be a load of laughs when I get everything up. Okay, so what we are going to do here, guys, as an alternative. So I've got Obi-Wan here. He will be now. One thing you might see, guys, to be able to switch out the hands here, you do kind of need to pull up the sleeves here a little bit.
Mm-hmm. A true professional.
There we go. So let me see how that. look at maybe. As you can see, the hand. I need to adjust the hands a little bit yet, but he's supposed to be like almost pensively, like staring down his lightsaber in like meditation or thought at this moment. So let's finish moving this stuff out of the way. Then can you take him off being the big thing for a second here? Okay. Okay, now you can switch it to the main. Ah, come on. 501st, can we please stand up? Here, hold on 1 second. How does that look? Obi-Wan looking pensively. Now I'm going to use a different thing and have both his hands on his lightsaber. But Obi-Wan looking pensively down his lightsaber as he's surrounded with like all the eyes of evil looking upon him. So all the might of the dark side stares him down. So you've got Vader here as kind of overlooking, obviously, the greatest darkness he feels. You've got Reva, you've got the Grand Inquisitor, you've got the Purge Trooper, and one of the 501st, which a little bit more like that. I positioned all their heads so that they would be all like kind of looking directly at him. What do you guys think?
Oh, could you not hear me for any of that? I was talking
No.
a lot. Sorry. was talking quite a bit. I said it looks great, Lane, but I was asking, how do you like the figure overall?
Oh, I think the Obi-Wan, it's a solid figure. I think it's good, not great.
Yeah.
I'd probably give it an 8 point. The boots are very inflexible. This is one of the reasons I actually started arranging my shelf, because this is how it's going to be in my shelf, where they'll be all positioned around him, like looking at him. He is facing a little bit forward, but I'm gonna have him with his thing on. But I need to futz around. I'm gonna use another hand, switch that out. Um, I like what I really like about the figure. I like the robes. I do not love this cloak. This cloak is kind of, you know, like how the Anakin one came off not so great.
Yeah.
I would probably say that's kind of with that. You know, I like it. I like it kind of contrasting to the lighter gray. That's why I'm going to have it on with his regular Jedi robes. But
Yeah.
the hood is ass. There's no other ways to put it. The hood is ass.
Yeah.
And then I think the way he's going to work best for me is he's kind of, if I had him just by himself, I probably would not love the figure so much. But having
Mm-hmm.
him here is part of this entire kind of the centerpiece of everybody, including Vader and stuff around him.
Uh-huh.
I think that really makes this worse as a line altogether, where he's finally like kind of the center point of it.
Yeah.
This is still the best piece. The Anakin
Darth Vader.
the Anakin Vader here, the to me is the best piece of all of this line.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I would honestly say probably the Reva. I think overall came out the second best figure.
Mm-hmm.
The weakest of this line is this guy, the Purge Trooper, because he has a ton of pleather on him, and his bodysuit is so tight you cannot pose this guy for crap. Whereas the Clone Trooper here is like this. This is like literally the 180 opposite for posing. This Clone Trooper you can go crazy with.
Yeah.
In comparison, like just almost comparison to most Trooper. But I think as a centerpiece, as part of the line, he's great.
There you go. Let's wrap this one up.
Yep.
Lane, thank you for joining us tonight. Are you going to be on Hot Toys Hotline tomorrow?
If we go, yep, that is a plan.
There you go. Be sure to use code LEGEND on our Facebook group for the Captain Rex giveaway. We're doing the drawing for that. I would say most likely at the end of the show tomorrow, but it could be in the middle. You don't have to be present to win, but you need to claim your prize within 1 week. I think there's only like 51 entries so far, so there's, a 2% chance you'll walk home with a Captain Rex. Lane, thank you again for donating that and for always being a part of the show. You've been a big part of us getting to these milestones, so thank you for that. We love you guys, and everyone be safe. Have a good week. Tell your family you love them, and happy Veterans Day. And
To all our
we love
service
you
members.
guys.
Take care.
And we'll catch you guys on the next episode.